Hallo miteinander, I'm Geshady6, and this is Crusader Kings 2, a game that isn't as obscure as the stuff that I usually let's play. In case you still don't know of it, it is both a strategy game and a feudal simulator. Unlike many games of its genre, it doesn't reduce itself to only warfare. It is also a lot about family and domain management. Furthermore, it prides itself by being historically accurate. We can find and look at some of these real people if we go start a custom game. Crusader Kings 2 even links Wikipedia articles to some of them. Here, for example, we have the Frankish king Carloman. Somewhere around here should be his more famous brother Charlemagne, but I can't find him right now. Anyway, all of these people existed, and so did their dynasties, before you, as the player, changed the course of history. We'll be playing as my favorite European dynasty, the Kageyama. I'm sure you recall a lot about them from history class, and about the person we are playing as, Hina Kageyama the Virtuous. The first thing we have to do is get married so that we can have an heir, because if your dynasty dies out, it's game over. To get an heir, we need to get porked, and for that, a penis is required. Renoske here would be a good man, but as you can read, he is a eunuch, a castrate, and therefore does not have a wang. That too is in line with history. The real Renoske has been confirmed to be missing a schlong. The fine gentlemen on this list all have fully functional wieners. It says here that this Morioki is very happy about using his, so let us pick this dick that just happens to be attached to a person. One more click, and we have pledged our body to someone we barely know at all. Hooray! Just so you know, there will be some jump cuts in this Let's Play. Crusader Kings 2 can be a very slow and methodical game at times, but when it picks up speed, it is so exciting, it'll knock you off your feet. Maybe we'll invade the rest of Europe later and create a mighty empire, just like the real Hina did. It is a known fact that the last German Kaiser Wilhelm was a descendant of our illustrious Hina. We have a great destiny ahead of us. Let's send our spy master down to the Provence so that he can learn how the French are doing things. He's definitely not stealing technology from them, no, of course not. Alright, a baby or two should be popping up soon. It would be great if we had a daughter. In Kageyama culture, only women could inherit noble positions, you know. Now what we also want to do is scout for our neighbors. There are several clans around us who may become a threat, but more than likely will be the bigger danger to them. Kanako of the Moria Shrine is a potential target. Most commonly though, I attack Nitori of Kappa Valley first, an easy victim. Who we have to watch out for especially are Yuyuko and Remilia. Both of them start with an additional vassal county, making them stronger than us right now. I am certain we'll surpass them in time. Well. Morioki seems to have inserted himself into a hole that wasn't ours. If that is what he aims for in life, he can. But he shouldn't be surprised now if his luck turns sour. See, back in her time, Hina was known as the Queen of Misfortune. Those who crossed her would always have unpleasant events happen to them, only by chance of course. Her historical first husband did in fact suffer a tragic, freakish early death after doing exactly what Morioki did. Strange, is it not? Here's a list of people who believe karma might strike out at Morioki for letting his Wang do the thinking. And they are both wise and capable men. Hina, of course, is a kind and forgiving person. It won't be long until she's at peace with the matter and will never have another quarrel with her spouse. Something tells me that will be the case. What is this? Highwaymen? Those kill people, don't they? That's nasty. Oh no! Morioki is dead! What a sad fate, and Hina is accused of being the mastermind behind it all. What vicious lies! She would never do such a horrendous thing. It should be clear to everyone that this guy was behind it. Just look at his villainous face. You shall rot in prison for a long time, murderer. A long time being 3 years or so. Yeah, that sounds like an appropriate sentence for homicide, right? The problem is he's kind of talented and we are understaffed, so we need him on our council soon again. Now we're in a pickle. Morioki's cock is 6 feet underground and will never rise again. We need another one to fill the hole in our soul. Yoshinao seems to have his dong under better control. I've got a much better feeling about this one. He'll point it in the right direction, I'm sure. And wouldn't you know it, the cake is in the oven. Good job, Yoshinao. I foresee a happy and lengthy life for you. Now what will it be? A boy or a girl? A girl! Haha, yes, but... oh, what a terrible default name the game has assigned to the little rascal. Hisa? You know, I think that was just a typo. Obviously her name was meant to be Hina, just like her sexy mom's. Hina's so amazing, she gets all the guys, including this one. Let's make a move. Who wouldn't want a piece of Hina? Oh, seems like Motochika isn't interested. As I said, it brings bad luck to disappoint Hina. Why, by sheer chance, Motochika gets locked in prison. A complete accident, of course. I guess we need a new steward. Shizuha will do until we find the key to get him out. What a weird guy. On a much happier note, we are about to become a mother again. They say the ideal family should have at least 2 children. Oh, now this isn't so good. Yuyuko has crafted a castle's belly against us. She may attack soon. Oh well, I'm sure we can take her. And he's here, a healthy boy. We need to pick a name again, but not just any name. It has to be the most glorious name of all, Gesh86, of course. With a name like that, he's bound to become an irresistibly hot man. But it's still a long way. Our first child is in need of education. Only one person is fit for the job, none but Hina may be her mentor. The first events should be popping up. Here's one. Our daughter is concerned about her weight. In medieval times, women looking like blubber-filled whales were considered attractive, so eat merrily, child. Here's an easy one. Our daughter likes to punch people. We're going to do what every good parent would and compliment her. We're not going to raise some docile princess. Ah, first Yuyuko, now Remilia that bitch. More babies. So far, we're keeping population stability, but with 3 kids, we'll be increasing it. Ouch, squeezing this one out was a bit harsh on us. Let us hope this wasn't the last life we'll ever birth. We can't name this one Gesh86. That would be too confusing. Let us call him Rinosuke, a pretty crappy name. We'll love this one much less than our other son, who is also kind of annoying right now. Shut up for once, Gesh. You are talking way too much. Oh, this snob is sure not to reject us. Our husband is a good man. I bet he would agree to sharing some of his wife if we just asked him, so let us save him the trouble. Score! Good news indeed, darling. That child inside of me is definitely yours. Yup, totally forgot the name of the guy already who might also be the father. I mean, who absolutely isn't because I'm faithful. Dang, another son? I didn't think of so many male names beforehand. George? Steve? Or maybe Napoleon? Wait, got it. He will be known as the Good Hunter. In the meantime, Gesh86 is trying to be charitable. That will not do. It's important in life to shake the people around you for all of their money. Alright, he's greedy now. By the way, check out my new secondary channel when this video is over. It's called Gesh68. It happens to be paid subscription only, but it's totally worth it. Even more babies! Wow, Hina's strained memories must be scraping on the floor by now. Luckily, I have thought of a few more names, so our new youngling will be called Yoki. That's a very special name. It's actually Shoshone for one who dances with bear after gambling pants away. Hina, daughter dearest, please shut up about your philosophical nonsense and keep punching others in the face, will you? Same goes for you, Gesh86. Patience? Pah! If you don't bust a jaw from time to time, people will think you're a coward. Now he is angry. Excellent. I am thinking of making a new sub-series called The Angry PC Nerd. Look forward to it. Now he wants to be proud. I am unsure here. Let's have the gods decide on this one. What did they think in their infinite wisdom? Well, give me a minute here. He's still proud, I guess. He's also attractive and a genius, just like the real Gesh86. We've been trying to get a claim on Kappa Valley for a while now, and we've finally done it. The lands of the wretched Kappa will soon be ours, the superior people. It didn't even cost us all that much money to get this totally not fabricated claim. Hina truly is a baby-making machine. That'll be the 6th one, right? This educational problem is self-explanatory. Time to learn how the world works, Gesh. Justice is for idiots who never achieve anything. Our daughter is now fully grown and has become an indulgent wastrel. Not a very nice thing to call someone, but whatever. Unlike our character who got to choose which dingus to have inside of her, this one did not earn that privilege. She will have to be with this boner for political reasons. Oh right, we were pregnant. Since there's never any good without evil, and we already conceived the Good Hunter, he must be his destined rival, the Bad Hunter. Rinosuke needs to be educated by none other than us, of course. Maybe we'll be able to shake a bit of use out of that failure. A good educational tool, by the way, is the strap. Let's apply it to Gesh86, that cynical know-it-all. Unbelievable. Also, screw you, other Hina, with your needs and aspirations. And screw our spouse as well. It would be such a waste if we never gifted the sweet fruit that is our body to other pricks. You know what? Marriage and loyalty are highly overrated. Deep down, we don't really care about our husband. Yeah, we sure are a cruel, cruel lady. Yoshinao absolutely despises us now with a disposition of -81. It's times like these when the most unfortunate things may happen to people Hina can't stand. Yoshinao should keep his eyes wide open for irregularities. Oh, what the hell, you know exactly we're going to bloody murder the guy. You're not that naive. You've probably seen your share of Game of Thrones. Our plot for him sounds like something out of Looney Tunes. Will Yoshinao plummet like Wile E. Coyote? Damn it, he did not. I guess we'll just have to try harder. Gesh86's Wee Wee is finally up for auction. Who's going to be the highest bidder? This Azechi happens to be late Morioki's bastard child. We brought Gesh up to be a most abusive man, so even long after Morioki's death, we're still having the last laugh, still dancing on his grave. Now here's good news. We've recruited additional soldiers. That means we are now powerful enough to ruin Nitori's life and dreams and steal all that is hers. Actually, someone else seems to be in power. I guess Nitori died of something painful and nasty. On that note, some trivia about Kappa Valley. Of course, that clan also existed in real life and was quite influential and far-traveling. There is a region in what is now Turkey called Cappadocia. It still holds that name today because the king of Kappa conquered those lands and kept them in the Kappa domain for almost 1,000 years. Our first battle didn't go so well, but that one was more of a diversion anyway. This is the one that really matters. You've got to love how riveting and strategic warfare in Crusader Kings 2 is. Chess was yesterday. Alright, looks like we've got this in the bag. 700 soldiers besieging Kappa Valley. Well, Yuyuko saw a golden opportunity to strike there. No matter. We're just going to briefly rush in and crush her troops. It'll be as easy as walking over cakes made out of the babies we stole candy from. Charge! Well, they have a small advantage in numbers. And to top it all off, our worthless daughter botches our murder plot. Great! It's looking pretty bad, but I'm sure we've got this. The Kageyama won the first crusade on Jerusalem, even though they were outnumbered 1-5. It is why that place still has the Moria Shinto as its majority religion today. Okay, here's the plan. Gesh will be our backup commander, and then we've got this. Nothing can go wrong, god fucking damn it. We are up against one defender and 2 attackers now. In their history, the Kageyama clan never surrendered, not even once, so neither will we. We'll give it everything we've got and be, an aggressive leader, I suppose. The best offense is the best defense. That is almost 2,000 soldiers against us. Man oh man, what did we ever do to deserve this? Hina was always such a splendid, exemplary human being. But if anything, we'll go down with dignity. Yeah, this is exactly like that movie with the Spartans. 24 was it called? Nice, a prisoner of war. A filthy servant of Remilia. Only one thing to do with this scum. Off with her head. This is it, the final skirmish. Fight to the last man. Justice must prevail. Well, I think we can all agree that it did. Game over. We have lost spectacularly. What a tragedy. Thus ends the first episode of our Crusader Kings 2 Let's Play. It will also be the last if you couldn't tell. Happy April Fool's Day, everybody! While this video was mostly meant as some bizarre nonsense for you to enjoy, I want to round it off with some real talk. What you saw was the Kingdom of Gensokyo mod for Crusader Kings 2, and it's absolutely great actually. It is rare that it goes as catastrophically wrong as it just did. This here was the very next campaign I started, and I've already accumulated a pretty impressive domain. The mod lets you play as not all but many of your favorite Tohos. Considering that Crusader Kings 2 is a fairly dry and serious game, that is just the kind of silliness I needed to spice it up for me. What I also really like is the possibility of playing Immortal mode, where the major Toho characters will never die a natural death. I might even prefer that mode because starting from the second generation already, you'd be playing as what I call DeviantArt Toho original characters. I can't help it, but those don't really mean much to me. What's also really funny to me is that once you're done with Gensokyo, you can invade Europe if you like. I once had a really cool campaign where Hina became Empress of Britain. But not only that, I avalanched through many places. For example, I conquered Francia, that's the whole area of what is nowadays France, and a lot of other kingdoms too, Norway, Denmark, and most of Sweden. It was legendary. Immortal mode can be quite the power trip, because most of the starting characters have really amazing stats. Many have the genius trait, even Chirno does. She is always declaring herself a genius, so it must be true. If you don't like Immortal mode, you'll need the Charlemagne DLC and play without it in the earliest starting age, because otherwise characters will be like 300 years old and almost immediately crumble to dust. It's kind of weird like that. Pretty much without thinking here, I married Gesh off to Kanako's daughter, who is also called Kanako and looks like her. That's pretty creepy, like a really bad and embarrassing fanfiction. You can rest assured that I will never, ever torture the public with a pairing of myself and a fictional girl. We need none of that. Anyway, concluding what I wanted to say, there's one more small barrier to this mod. If you want to play as Byakuren, you also need the Rajas of India DLC, because she has the default Buddhism religion assigned to her. All the other characters are of a custom modded faith. Apart from that, here's my big recommendation for the Kingdom of Gensokyo mod. If you like Crusader Kings 2 as well as Toho, you cannot allow yourself to not try it out. With that, I'm Gashady6, and this was a very different kind of Crusader Kings 2. I hope you enjoyed it, and I wish you luck that you don't get fooled too much anymore today. At least not maliciously fooled. Everything that's in good fun is okay. Bis bald.